This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Cool Hands is out there with the Wizard. Then there's the Professor. Then there's Baller, and it's Captain Clutch in at point. We've got Baddest One. Jay out there with D. Then there's Speedy, and it's T in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And you know, sometimes in these interconference rivalries, Greg, it gets physical and contentious.
I'm sure the refs have talked to both coaches about just that, Kevin. Keeping it clean. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few quick whistles to drive that point home.
Here's Jay, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Passes it to the Professor. To the inside, the Wizard. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Number 48, first personal foul.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
For Boston.
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The pass to Speedy. Here's Jay. Here's T. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Here's the Professor. Pulls up for three, and he's good on the three ball.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Poke loose. Pass to D. Here's Jay. Here's Baddest One. His last outing with 20 points. Jay misses. To the paint. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
Number 48.
Good on the bucket.
Assisted by.
Here's the Professor. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Inside, here's Captain Clutch.
Number 7.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
The Wizard passes to the Professor. Baller, that's good.
Number
The ball
55.
movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Baddest One. And Boston with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against
Number
them,
48.
they just banded together and trusted
Second
one
personal
another
foul.
to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that
Second
game, it
team
turned into
foul.
a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Here's the Professor.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets
Boston
the call
foul.
and will shoot 2.
Number
And
7.
let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown
First
for
personal
Boston.
foul. First
So
team
far,
foul.
they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here's the Wizard. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston.
Yeah, and his big night wasn't limited to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
Here's T, and he
Number
jams it
25.
with authority.
Beautiful
Assist goes to-
reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Number 31.
Here's the Wizard. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Let's go. Captain Clutch.
Number 7.
That's good. Captain Clutch has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's D. Cool Hands grabs the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Captain Clutch passes to the Wizard. His shot is good, making him a perfect
Number
2 for
11.
2 from the floor.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
That's tipped to the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Number 11.
The Wizards got 7 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to D. Out of bounds, Boston takes
Ball is turned
possession.
over. The ball goes to Boston.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him. Boston leading by 8. The professor passes to Ball. And that one, good.
Number 55.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point
2
during this
minutes
game to
remaining
watch
first.
5
2
minutes
minutes.
of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's D. No good again that time. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's Captain Clutch. And he finishes it off with a
Number
one-handed
55.
jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant
Home
so
team.
much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
It's deflected. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. The Wizard passes to the professor. Passes to Captain Clutch. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Baller. That's tipped. And the basket by Jay.
Number 13.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Baller. The layup off target.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Jay. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
.11 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Baller.
Number
That
55.
was something else. And powered down the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball
That's the end
tonight
of the
has
first
paid
quarter.
dividends.
Score.
Highly effective down there with
Your
the
home
physical
team.
play.
And so it's
12. The Boston team. 22.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
We've got Speedy. T is out there at baddest one. Then it's D, and it's J in at the point guard. On the floor for Boston.
Number 31.
Is it out there with cool hands?
The assist.
And there's Captain Clutch. Then there's Baller, and it's the professor
Number
in at the
8.
2. Now the pass to Baller. Down low, here's the Wizard. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Excellent
Number
play. Just
55.
adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great
Boston
players
foul.
try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to
11.
gain any kind of hope to try and get
First
back in the game.
personal foul.
Knocks it loose.
First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Captain Clutch. Here's Cool Hands. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Captain Clutch.
And now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Speedy. Here's D. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
31.
D's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
The professor passes to Cool Hands. Baseline try. Here's Baller. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus
Shooting
far.
for Boston.
86% from the line.
And the second free throw, good. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on that you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
The Wizard passes to Baller. Here's Captain Clutch. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Pass to D. There's the 3. And Boston with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Boston foul.
Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams.
Second team foul.
Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Second free throw, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's the Wizard. He's got 9. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Number 25. First
For
personal
Boston,
foul.
they have gone 2
Second
for
team
3
foul.
at the foul line in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting for Boston.
And so he makes both from the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The pass to D. Here's baddest one. Pass to D. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
31.
D's got 6 points in the quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Pass to Jay. Here's D. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
31.
D's got 10.
Taking it up strong against size. He does
Number
not
13.
lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Timeout call.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And Boston has possession.
Let's keep it going for you.
They're leading by 8. This one for 3. Baller, that's good. 12 points for him.
Number 55.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Boston
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Drills it from outside. And that's now 9 points for James.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half.
The ball goes to your home team.
Here's Speedy. He had 15 points last outing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Baller. 12 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Boston, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
T, the pass to D. Puts it up from 12. Got a piece of it. Here's the Wizard. He's got 11. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Boston, no good that time either.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. "19 seconds left in the first half of the game. D, and it's blocked.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Boston ball.
Passes it to the Wizard. With 4 seconds on the clock, that shot off. And so it's Boston, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The Boston team. 41.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Looking at Boston, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
And
Get ready for your dance team.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Number 40.
T is out there with baddest one. Then there's Speedy. Then there's J. And it's D in at the two-guard spot. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half with. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's the Wizard, and it's Boston with another.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Speedy. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Captain Clutch passes to the professor. Here's Cool Hands. He's been a factor in their offense on most.